The camera is recording.
Oh. W Mrs. Laws!
Oh my god. Somebody help. I need an extra. Literally. Flash the lights. Elsie, flash the lights. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Help. Help.
These people don't care.
Help. Help.
Right, stage left. After Ms. Laurel does her announcement, let us know when you're ready. All right, actors ready?
All actors are ready.
Okay.
Good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? All right. So the Lake Forest High School Drama Club is excited to present Clue on Stage tonight. Before we begin tonight's program, we ask that you abide by some of the following rules. Video recording of any type is prohibited by law. Flash photography and flashlights of any kind are prohibited. Please make sure to silence or turn off your cellular devices. The show is an hour and 15 minutes and there's no intermission. Drinks and snacks are prohibited in the auditorium, but please enjoy them after and before tonight's show. Make sure you engage in tonight's program. Clap and laugh a lot. It really helps our actors, but do not call out any of their names. Before we begin, I also want to thank the following. Our school board members for all their amazing support for the performing arts, Dr. Stephen Lucas for his support for the performing arts, our principal, Minnie Dubris, our assistant principals, Mrs. Jessica Leon, Mr. John Reichenberg, our amazing sponsors, Blue Barn Designs, Mr. Whaley, our amazing set designer, Ace Hardware of Milford for the paint donation, Delaware Building Supply for their wood donation, and Stillwater Construction. Also, there is a audience survey that the students created, so please, when you get a chance in the program, take a look at that and fill that out after tonight's show. Now, sit back, relax, and get ready to figure out who did it at tonight's production of Clue on the Stage.
So you coming down here?
I will be. She will be when she's done.
You're at a big time without thinking. Music will be started. 3, 2, 1.
McCarthy's shaking enunciations and fear-mongering have created a climate of fear and suspicion across the country, raising the question in households across the nation, who are the un-American Americans among us?
Any man who has been named by either a senator of the committee or a congressman is dangerous to the welfare of this nation.
President Eisenhower refused to engage directly with McCarthy. In a letter to his brother, however, Eisenhower explains, short-sighted or completely inexperienced individual would urge the use of the office of the presidency to give an opponent the publicity he so avidly desires. Time and time again, without apology or evasion, I and many members of this administration have stood for the right of the individual, for free expression of convictions, even though those convictions might be unpopular, and for uncensored use of our libraries except as dictated by common decency.
Monsieur, I didn't hear you come in. You scared me out today.
Wouldn't want to do that. There are so many better ways to die. Please turn off that noise. Is everything ready?
Oui.
Good. Cook!
You called, sir?
Is everything on schedule?
Yes. Dinner will be served at 7:30. Sharp.
Hi. Right on time. You have your instructions?
Oui.
Very well. Let the game begin.
Believe the line,
Indeed, you are expected, Colonel.
How'd you know I'm a colonel?
It is Colonel Mustard, is it not?
No. My name is
I believe
Colonel.
it's been recommended that tonight use a pseudonym.
No thanks. I took it into history before I came.
May I take your coat, sir?
Of course.
Not to worry, Colonel. It's just the maid in the hall with the champagne cork.
Champagne!
Don't mind if I do. Good God. Are you expecting someone else?
Indeed. We'll be with you in just a moment.
This time, monsieur.
With pleasure, my dear. Thank you.
Do come in, madam. You are expected. Welcome.
Do you know who I am?
Only that you're a socialite, known this evening as Miss White.
Yeah, it says so in my letter. Why?
Please, let me introduce you to the maid, Yvette. Do you know each other?
We've never met.
Champagne!
Think not.
Please, warm yourself in the lounge.
Why do I look cold?
A bit.
Hi, pleased to meet you.
I'm rarely pleased to meet anyone.
Oh.
Lord?
Oh, yes.
Bonjour, madame. Please come in once you're ready.
You must be Miss Peacock.
Who? Oh, yes, that's me.
Cook, would you please take Miss Peacock's stole? You two know each other.
Don't be ridiculous. I've never seen that woman before in my life.
Champagne!
My lips belong to the Lord.
Please, make yourself comfortable in the lounge.
Oh, I almost forgot, for your hospitality. There's a couple of Benjamins hanging down the car on the screw thunder.
How sticky.
So now I expect to be treated like the wife of a...
Hold that thought, Miss Peacock. Right this way.
Not the molding details. It's just quite a magnificent mansion. Is that... Who are you?
Welcome to the party.
This is turning out to be quite an event.
Is the right address to meet a Mr. Body?
Sit! No, not you, sir. Do come in.
Oh, sorry. I guess this letter just has me a little nervous.
You must be Mr. Green.
That's exactly who I am.
Welcome, sir.
This is not at all what I was expecting.
I find if you expect nothing, you're never disappointed.
Oh, no, I'm not disappointed. I just...
Pardon me. Welcome.
He's right, 7:30 sharp on Saturday evening. Yeah,
Professor Plum.
you say so?
Well, well, well. I thought I'd seen everything.
Miss Scarlett, I didn't realize you and the professor were acquainted.
We're not. The bridge washed out in the rain. My car broke down. This professor offered to give me a ride.
Well, listen, they should return the favor.
settle. I didn't realize we were heading to the same place until we arrived.
How was your drive?
It's a long haul.
Yes, it is a long haul, but it's a very large house. Right this way.
Say, where's this godforsaken place anyways?
This is Body Manor. Cook, dinner.
Is that right?
Appetizers in the lounge. After you, please.
Hors d'oeuvres. I'm starving.
Honey, I haven't much of an appetite at all.
My. This really is a party.
How many?
Fucked it out.
Right then, good. You're all here. Ken and Mustard.
Present!
Miss Scarlett. Miss White.
Yes.
Professor Plum. Mr. Green.
Oh, that's me.
Miss Peacock.
Oh, how do you do?
I'm Wadsworth, the butler. Tonight, as you may have surmised, no one is going by their real name. This is a courtesy provided by our host to ensure your privacy. I suggest you follow in his lead and refrain from revealing too much information about yourselves tonight. You never know what may... Dinner!
Sorry, I'm a little clumsy.
Dinner. Let's want a cocktail in minutes.
Mr. Wadsworth, you were saying you never know when. What?
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 Right this way, please. We really often keep her waiting. The cook can get rather cranky. Ladies and gentlemen, the dining room is right this way. The names are by your places. Everyone be seated.
What's the C for at the end of the table, Wadsworth? Is that for you?
Indeed not, sir. I'm not sick. I'm merely a humble butler.
And what do you do?
I butler, sir.
Dinner, sir.
Thank you, cook.
All right then. What's this all about? My goodness. Any party?
Ours is not a reason why. Ours is but to do and die.
Die?
Nearly quoting, sir. Alfred Lord Tennyson.
Well, I'm for Kipling myself. Do you like Kipling, Colonel?
Sure, I'll eat anything, thank you. So tell me, Wadsworth, who's our host?
All in good time, sir.
What does that smell? It smells delicious.
Jack Green soup.
My favorite.
I know.
So let me eat.
Oh, this is yummy, yum, yum. Oh, this is just delicious. Well, I guess I'll get the ball rolling. I mean, I'm used to being a host. It's an integral part of my life. It's the wife I almost forgot. I'm not supposed to say who we really are, but you know, I have no idea what we're doing here, what I'm doing here. I'm just very intrigued, and this soup is just delicious, isn't it?
I know who you are.
You do?
Yes, I work in Washington.
Tonight, Aaron, stage right, please. Aaron, stage right.
Yes, I am. Oh, who's your husband? Yeah, I know him.
Hi. Well, he's, Miss White, you've been awfully quiet during whatever it is you're doing, but, you know, what does your husband do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. He just lies around on his back all day doing nothing.
How lazy. Not necessarily.
I'm so sorry, I'm a little clumsy.
That'd be $5, mister.
Sorry.
Mr. Green, what is it that you do in Washington?
Oh, well, I'm afraid I shouldn't say I like to follow the rules.
Well, if I wasn't trying to keep the conversation going, we would all just be sitting here in embarrassed silence.
Are you afraid of silence, Mr. Peacock?
Yep. No. Why?
In my profession, all you suffer from pressure on sleep.
Is that an official diagnosis?
Are you a doctor, Professor?
It's a psychological medicine.
Do you practice?
Not anymore. I kind of look at others.
Another politician?
Not exactly. I do research for you know who.
No, I don't. You know who?
The United Nations Organization for World Health Organization.
Oh, you know who. It's an acronym.
I have a sister who is a gymnast.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the colonel, aren't you?
I am, sir.
Like you can mention the coincidence that you also for the Washington, D.C. Colonel?
How did you know that?
I've seen you before.
Does that mean you live in Washington to this garden?
I sure do.
Is there anyone here that doesn't live in Washington, D.C.?
Is this what the Red Scare?
I'm not a communist. I'm a Republican.
I've had enough of this, Wadsworth. Who are these people and where's our host?
You speak of the devil. Pardon me, sir.
Hey, you got an idea.
Good thinking, Miss Scarlet.
What are we doing?
The acoustic copy would tend to go on the glass without sound waves traveling from one side to the other.
Everyone's arrived as expected, sir. Yes, everything's going according to plan. We'll meet you in the study.
What the heck was that?
For God's sake, who was at the door to prevent it of what's going on?
Could I interest anyone in fruit or dessert? In that case, might I suggest we adjourn to the study for coffee and brandy, at which point your newly arrived host will reveal his intentions, your letters will be explained, and the game will be afoot.
Oh, wow.
Coffee, brandy.
Thank you, Yvette. That will be all.
So, where is our host?
He's not here. Nobody's here. What is happening? Cigarette? Calm your nerves. I don't smoke.
For Wadsworth. Open after dinner. It's nice to know.
All right then, is everyone comfortable?
I make a good living.
How can we apologize?
My instructions are clear.
Oh, I'm glad something is.
Seems the six of you will receive the same letter. It would be to your advantage to be present at this date. It is a certain Mr. Brody to bring an end to a long-standing financial liability.
Yes, not. Whatever the guy's going to tell us what that means.
Seems the six of you have one thing in common.
That bastard McCarthy! We're all being blacklisted, aren't we?
Close, Colonel.
Ew.
You're all being blackmailed. Sometime now you all can pay more than you can afford. Someone who threatens to expose you.
Please, what's somebody going to expose me for? I go to church every Sunday.
Yeah, lady, don't we all?
Does anyone else wish to deny it? Very well. Until you received these letters, none of you knew who was blackmailing you. But tonight, I'm sure you're at least assuming amongst you have determined that the man behind your ransom is, of course, Mr. Body himself.
Well, yes, I think.
Who does he think he is? What?
Who is this body fellow, you brutish butler?
Who Mr. Body is no concern of yours. Suffice to say, he is a supporter of the House of Un-American Activities Committee, and he finds your activities rather un-American. My task tonight is to expose your secrets to each other, reducing you all culpable in each other's indiscretions.
But we hardly know each other.
Precisely.
So then won't you spare us this humiliation?
I'm afraid I have no choice. Professor Dunn, we'll start with you.
This ought to be good.
It says here you're a professor of psychiatry, specializing in pathological delusional lunatics.
I can't write the governments.
So your work hasn't changed. But it says here you can no longer practice medicine, but your license has been lifted, yes?
Why? What'll you do?
Well, you know that thing that male doctors shouldn't do with their lady patients?
Yeah.
Well, he did it.
Oh, how disgusting! Oh, someday there'll be a reckoning for men like you.
I hope so.
Me too. You're disgusting.
Is that you passing moral judgment, Miss Peacock?
Well, yes, I've
How then do you explain taking bribes in return for delivering Senator Peacock's votes to certain lobbyists?
My husband is a paid consultant. There's nothing sinful about it.
Well, not if it's declared. How then do you explain passing cash under a stall door or in his grill?
Well, I'd say that stinks.
Oh, when were you in that man's room?
It's true.
No, it's vicious lie.
How then do you explain paying blackmail for over a year now to keep this out of the papers?
Oh, now see
Well,
you.
I'm willing to believe you. I'm doing you blackmail for something I didn't do.
So am I.
Not me.
You're not being blackmailed.
Oh, no, I'm being blackmailed, all right. But I did what I'm being blackmailed for.
What do you do?
I run my own business.
That's not a crime.
You didn't ask what kind of business I run.
What kind of business do you run?
I provide judgment with the company of a young lady.
Oh, an escort service in Washington. How scurry.
Well, I'm sure some people just get a little lonely. Be quiet.
A man who has to pay for the company award. Problem I will never have.
Wait, Miss Scarlett, is that how you know Colonel Lester works in Washington? Is he one of your clients?
Certainly not.
I was asking Scarlett.
You tell him it's not true.
It's not true.
Is that true?
No, it's not true.
Oh,
So it is true.
Double negative.
a double negative. You mean you have photographs?
It seems the double negative has led to a proof positive, and you've just given yourself away.
You're trying to make me look like an idiot before my new friends, Wadsworth?
You need no help from me, sir. It says here you're on a sensitive security post in the Pentagon. Your position would be compromised if those negatives were found, yes?
What position were you talking about, Colonel?
This is an outrage!
Let's see. Who's next? Miss White, you've been paying our friend the blackmailer for some time now because your husband disappeared under, shall we say, mysterious circumstances.
Say what you want. I didn't kill him.
And why have you been paying the blackmail?
I don't want another scandal, do I?
Another.
We had a really humiliating confrontation. He threatened to kill me in public.
Well, why would you want to kill her in public?
No, that's
I think
not-
she means he threatened in public to kill her.
It was all over the papers.
Yet, he died. Not she, Miss White. Not you.
He was found dead. He'd been unclothed and his head had been cut off. But of course I didn't do it. I've been out all evening seeing a movie.
Oh, really well showing.
Naked alibi.
I like the story.
That was your second husband, Miss White. Your first also disappeared.
That was his job. He was an illusionist.
But he never reappeared.
Did I say he was a good illusionist?
And finally, Mr. Green, who is
I don't
the-
need you to unmask me, Wadsworth. I already know everything you have to say about me.
What's that?
Mr. Green, who is a homosexual.
Oh, not me!
I beg your pardon.
You asked, who is a homosexual? To which I replied, not me. Put her there.
Thank you, Colonel. There is more, sir.
How do you mean?
There's some evidence against your politics.
My politics? It's all that about working for the Republican Party.
You swore an oath to the Republican Party, yet neglected to vote for Eisenhower in the last election. It's grounds for an outing if there ever was one.
What voting records are confidential?
Everything has its price and security.
So there you have it.
To have
A
what?
crooked senator's wife, a lascivious doctor, a disloyal Republican, and therefore not exactly the American standard of behavior, are we?
Well, it depends on who you ask.
But if this body fellow was such a noble civilian himself, then why did he turn us in?
And give up the opportunity to make a buck. Come now, Professor, what's more American than that?
Apple pie.
All right, Wadsworth, so we're being blackmailed by a renegade McCarthyist. Where does that leave us?
Who is this body fella anyway?
And what does he want with
No,
us?
who cares? I've done nothing wrong. I'm not going to sit here and find out. I'm leaving.
You cannot leave! Stay here in denial, Mr. Leacock. You cannot leave this house.
I am the wife of the great senator. You cannot hold me here. Locked?
Locked! Where's the keys?
I'm locked.
Doors are locked. Windows are barred. And there are vicious dogs patrolling the grounds. There is no way out. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce your host for the evening and your blackmailer for life, Mr. Body.
How to do?
Miss White and study with her name. How cute.
I study much fights.
There is one more piece of information you must know.
What?
The police are on their way.
Please.
Unless
Unless what?
you agree to double down.
Why would we agree to do that?
Oh, because if you don't, I'll take this briefcase containing all the evidence to expose your wrongdoings and put it in the hands of the police, the press, and the House Un-American Committee. And we all know it's the right spin. Those guys can make it come get anyone. I got feelings who would be facing life in jail, and others. I'm ashamed.
You think Mercenaries that
Unless
what?
Well, I guess there is something you can do for me, something that can change the game, so to speak, something I can't bear to do myself.
What?
Have a seat, please.
Ladies first. Do you mind if I have a seat here? Sorry, I'm a little laxing from.
What's this about, sir?
This lovely bag, there are 6 boxes, packages, that I thought that I guess might find really useful this evening.
Packages?
Presents, if you will, you know I'm a generous sort.
Are you?
Wadsworth, just see to it that each guest receives their gifts.
Of course.
Now, is there anyone who's willing to take a little stab as to what's in your boxes?
Rare single malt scotches.
Our guest game's fun, and don't we wish. Please, open them.
A candlestick? What's this for?
A wrench!
A lead pipe?
A dagger?
Revolver.
Now, each of your hands, you all hold a lethal weapon. You all came here tonight because you believe the evidence against you is so terrible you do anything to keep it secret. And I'm putting that little theory of mine to the test.
You are?
Mr. Wadsworth here is the only other person who knows your secrets, and it's costing you all so dearly to keep it quiet.
How so?
Well, how so is that I wouldn't have to increase your payments if I didn't have to pay Wadsworth for his silence.
Wadsworth!
That's a lie!
He may seem small, but he's conniving and manipulative.
False!
Why do you think he's called?
Call the police. Only because he instructed me to do so.
Did I? Ladies and gentlemen, if you can manage to get rid of Mr. Wadsworth, I'll have no reason to increase your blackmail nor expose you to the police all day long.
Does he mean no?
In fact, if you can eliminate Wadsworth,
Thank you. does.
Who not only knows all of your secrets, but also all of mine. Let's see. I'll get rid of your blackmail altogether and be done with this terrible business once and for all.
You would never!
Why must do it, Bobby? Why not do it dirty like yourself?
Yeah! Well, why should I when the six of you are so uniquely motivated and armed?
Oh, what a patriot.
After everything I've done for you. I'm one of you. I'm not a butler. I'm an indentured servant.
A familiar refrain. Don't make a scene, Wadsworth. It's over. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the only way for you to get rid of your blackmail and to avoid finding yourself on the front pages is to kill Wadsworth now!
Is he breathing?
Step back. Look up. He's dead.
You had for a father.
I did.
So you shot him.
I did not.
And if you did, then you did.
Let me grab my hands and glass round.
There's no gunshot wound.
He's right, there isn't.
Look, it's a bullet lodged right here.
Eagle eye, Miss Scarlet.
But if the bullet holes there, then how is Mr. Body dead right here?
Oh, no, I'm not a forensics expert.
Well, something else must have killed him.
One of us must have killed him.
Well, it wasn't me.
No.
Yeah, and you could have seen
It's close to the
Well, don't look at me!
That's what you do. That's what you do.